Hello, computer the internet. Welcome back to Mornina Aquila. This is a new session, and also we have a new fan that is hopefully quiet enough to not be picked up, but if it is, sorry, Melody.
Anyway, new session.
New session. Anyway, between sessions, I told Johnny, I was like, here's an idea. Marcus Steele, which, you know, steal like the metal, but also steal as in like robbery. I mean, sometimes they do like the name connections like that, right? Like with Phoenix Wright Games.
Yes, and that does sound like something that Ethan Fox would do.
Anyway, we're going down to the docks to learn more.
Oh yeah,
if I
warehouse or whatever, right?
Yeah, if I could get through the you know, the doorway.
I don't like how it turned all gray and stuff. He's entered in the little bit elevator. It was ominous as fuck.
That was kind of weird.
By the docks, Nick.
Yes, you see, I'm trying to get to the exclamation point. But way out. Okay, we've never been here before. That's weird. The rain stopped, and that's a bright full moon. Okay.
Regenio will be unleashed.
Warehouse number 8, Old Warehouse District, December 7th. Pretty close to my birthday.
Close to midnight.
Hello?
Someone stupid after dark.
Anyone here? This is nuts. Well, now I'm here. I might as well have a look around.
Open the first box. Boom! Suicide bomb.
Oof. Ripskis.
Or regular bomb. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, well.
Although I guess
it's not really much to look at.
Arguably, it could be suicide bomb because she just wandered down here by herself with no backup or anything at all.
She even told Dylan to like fuck off, basically.
Yep.
This one was you.
It was?
Yeah.
That's far enough, Miss Aquila.
Who is there? Sorry. Show yourself.
Nina Aquila.
Is that... What's his name? Darius? What's the name?
Ramius.
Ramius.
Why do you keep calling him...
It's similar in structure. Darius, Ramius, I don't know. I'm bad with names.
Okay. Ramius is the cult leader guy.
Yeah.
Darius was the name of the Persian king that faced Alexander the Great.
Sure. I know history. That was the subject I was good at in school.
Anyway. 26 years old. Hey, she's as old as me. Weird.
A year younger than me.
Yep. Born in Vancouver, Canada. She's Canadian?
I guess.
Defense attorney. Protege of Anya Miller. Orphan.
What in the world? They're wearing some kind of light-up mask. What the hell is this about? Who are you or why am I here? What do you think?
Why am I here?
Why'd you bring me here?
Still making random moves.
Random moves?
Allow me to answer your question with another question. Does the rook know the intent of the hand that moves it? Or the knight? Or the bishop?
Well, no. They're chess pieces. What does that have to do with anything? What the hell is this about? Who are you? Who are you?
That is not why I brought you here.
I need to know who I'm dealing with, if I'm going to trust whatever you have to say.
Then leave disappointed.
Wait. Fine, I'll play by your rules. My cat just,
Studded her head into the doorway.
she's got the zoomies.
This is a game being played, Miss Aquila.
A game of chess?
In a manner of speaking, Fledge City is the board. Most of the people are simply pieces, yet, even though you did not know the rules, In you, I recognize a fellow player.
I'm not here for games.
A pity, but not unexpected.
What the hell is this about? Makes sense. You're not making any sense. What does that have to do with anything?
What if I were to tell you that in your recent moves, the odds have been stacked against you?
What do you mean?
You have been searching for a solution to an unsolvable problem. Why then do you persist?
To tell you the truth, I'm on the verge of giving up.
But you came here at my request. Why?
Because
You are desperate.
Terry is innocent.
Of course he is. He is a piece, not a player.
He's not a counter on the board. His life's in jeopardy.
You didn't think he should have asked for the mercy of the courts?
You mean plead guilty?
Judge Tawny might have shown him a measure of clemency, but now the case has been dragged out for 6 days.
I wanted to help him.
Was that your only reason? Pure altruism? You had no personal stake in this? None at all? Nothing to prove?
Screw this. Terry Scrub asked for my help. Everyone else in the city had turned him away. I was all that was left. Sure, I'm dealing with my own issues. I don't believe an innocent person should have to plead guilty for a crime they didn't commit. I believe that now, just as strongly as I believed it then.
I agree. I do so hate to see a player labor under an unfair roll of the dice. And to this end, I can provide you a better draw on your next turn.
Gotta admit, I'm a tad skeptical. Your act with the mask, the warehouse, it's theatrical. Full marks for that. But I don't know what you could say that would make much difference to Terry's case.
Not say. Give. Take this.
The Black Lily? Okay.
It's dangerous to go alone.
A DFA card?
It is the Black Lily. The only one of its kind.
Wait, is this?
Yes.
How could you possibly have this? You're not going to answer that, are you?
There was another crime at the same time as the murder.
Oh, so 2 crimes?
The detective told you this, Nina.
Yeah, so...
You imbecile.
So we're dealing with a crime and 2... Sorry, we're doing with a murder and 2 crimes?
The murder and the other crime.
Yeah, that was a robbery, but you said there's another one.
No, I stole the card, dumbass!
Oh, okay, so... Great, Go to jail? Thank you?
Get out of here before I shoot you.
Well, that answers that.
You must return this card to me tomorrow. That is my only condition.
That's impossible. If I present this in court, Prosecutor Hawk will insist that it is taken into evidence.
You will remind Judge Tawny of a precedent. Jackson versus...
Whoops.
I think Rude. I didn't catch it because...
Yeah, I pressed the button by accident. I'm sorry.
Oh well.
I didn't read that either.
Tawny will permit you to keep the card on this basis. It's something about a lottery ticket case, Nina said.
Oh, okay. Got it.
I will wait here for your return.
But wait, this is just a children's trading card game. Can't you give me something more concrete? Who killed Da Silva? Marcus?
No.
What? Surely not Axel.
No.
Then who?
Examine the card, Miss Aquila. You have everything you need. The board is set. The decks are shuffled. And now it's time for you to play.
Well, that was ominous. I don't know what it is, but despite the mask, there's something strangely familiar about that person.
Wow. Oh boy, this image again.
Hooray.
Yeah. Meh.
Alright, December 8th, just 3 days away from my birthday.
This case is going to be over before then.
I know it is.
Shame.
What a pity.
Somehow gets dragged out long enough to be on your birthday. Next case starts on my birthday.
Oh my god. Getting up for court is easier when you haven't really slept. All that way last night for a trading card. Rare or not, I don't see how that could possibly help Terry and Dylan. No time to worry about that now. Let's get to the courthouse. Yeah, last episode we kind of
falling out with Dylan.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because he refuses to believe that the case doesn't look good.
Yeah.
We're not saying we blame him, it's just we can't. This needs to be really, really good evidence to prove that it's not him, otherwise
Right.
there's nothing we can do. It just...
Yeah. Court day 3.
In accordance with the 3-day statute, I will render a verdict at the end of the next trial day. Da Silva was murdered, and your client was found standing over his body.
Body.
Well, I wasn't sure. These facts have not changed. Changed.
It's gonna end here, one way or the other.
Other.
Wait, no, that wasn't a memory. That was my own head. Voice. No, wait.
Miss Aquila.
Chad.
Burned some calories with all that running around yesterday. I said...
I heard you. Do you think you're funny, Chad?
I like to think I'm very...
Because you aren't.
No. All rise for the Honorable Judge Tawny.
Damn, Nina's got some, like, sass to her.
A little bit.
Like...
Please be seated.
Like, Phoenix never had this level of sass. Like, don't get me wrong.
It was all handled by Edgeworth.
That's true. Don't get me wrong. Phoenix did have at least a little bit of sass, but, like, not to this degree, you know?
No. We are assembled here today for the 3rd day of trial of Terry Scrub, who stands accused of murder in the 1st degree. This will be the final day.
Looks like Dylan didn't turn up after all. Can't say I blame him. It isn't easy watching your friend be sentenced. And I snapped at him. That probably didn't help.
Miss Aquila! Please pay attention. This trial has gone on long enough as it is.
Sorry, Your Honor. The defense is ready.
Very well. Mr. Hawk, please make your opening statement. Of course. The prosecution continues to assert that Terry Scrub is guilty of the murder of Joel Da Silva. However, on the 2nd day of the trial, it was suggested that the culprit of another crime, namely the safecracker thief, could have found their way to the victim's room. That hypothetical scenario would cast reasonable doubt on our knowledge of the actions of the defendant. The prosecution disputes this interpretation of events, and today I will present indisputable proof that this could not have been the case.
Indisputable proof? That the thief wasn't involved in the murder? What do you have, Hawk?
Thank you, Mr. Hawk. Bailiff, please bring in the defendant. Voice recording of the thief saying I didn't kill him.
I guess.
Mr. Scrub.
Yes, Your Honor.
Just like our last day in court, at this time, I must ask, have you reconsidered your plea?
Well, I mean...
If you are willing to end these proceedings, I may be inclined to show you some leniency. Given your prior record of only petty crimes, I would consider commuting the death penalty to life imprisonment. Guilty? Yes, Your Honor. I wish to plead guilty to the prosecution's charges.
Anya, why are you doing this? Speak to me!
Well, in light of your years of service as a public defender, I am willing to show some measure of leniency.
I don't want to, but... Miss Aquila, what do you advise? What am I supposed to say? Why did that person give me that extra piece of evidence? I'm so sorry, Terry. I still believe you're innocent. I just can't see a way through this. I don't know who said that.
I object!
Okay, it was Dylan.
Yeah. Harry, you know you're innocent, man. Give Miss Aquila a chance.
Dylan?
I like the shine of her eye in that one.
Dylan? 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 Dylan!
I finally figured out what I was thinking of, by the way.
Okay.
Stella is the name of the skunk from Over the Hedge, so the cat that I was thinking of yelling, Stella! Was friggin' the tiger or whatever his name was, the cat from Over the Hedge.
There's a cat in Over the Hedge?
Yeah.
Well, I don't remember there being a cat.
There definitely is.
Oh.
The one that she seduces to let them into the house.
What? Hold on.
Have you not seen the...
I've seen Over the Hedge. I've seen it.
Are you sure?
Yes, I have.
Doesn't sound like
It's been years, but I don't remember there being a cat.
There definitely is. Because he's got the remote collar on, so it beeps at the door to let him in.
What? Hold on. Okay, there's a cat. Tiger, yeah. I literally don't remember this cat at all.
And also don't forget Tiger, the big orange cat from Fievel. American Tail.
I haven't seen American Tail.
Oh, well there's definitely a lot of cats in that one too.
And Stella's boyfriend, yeah. Okay. I literally... I mean, I remember the turtle, I remember the squirrel, I remember the skunk, I remember the possum. I don't remember the cat. Oh well.
Also Tiger from, like I was just saying, American Tail.
Oh, okay.
And American Tail 5 Goes West.
Oh, like I said, I haven't seen American Tail. I mean, I've seen bits and pieces, but I've never sat through the whole movie.
For your NFT parodies. Right.
Oh, okay, well, he's alright.
GG from Kiki's Delivery Service.
I already did that one.
Oh, okay.
Melly, put up the one I already did.
There's one that's already kind of done for you. It's a little legend is what they're called. It's a little character pawn you can have as your character from League of Legends. It's a panther with a jewel on its forehead.
Okay, sure.
It's magical.
Sure. Well, wait, a panther, that's a big cat.
Still a cat?
I mean, yeah, but I haven't been doing, like, lions or anything.
Looks like a cat.
Yeah, I'll think about it. I was about to say something. Oh yeah, there's also Tiger Uppercut! Street Fighter.
Okay.
Just one of the voice lines. The Tiger Uppercut! And they like say it kind of like that too.
I don't know Street Fighter all that well.
And also if you like spam the move, it goes Tiger, 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 Tiger Uppercut!
Leg sweep! Leg sweep! Leg sweep! Leg sweep! That was the move you spammed. Just kept knocking people over and it does like a little tick of damage each time.
Right.
It's the most annoying way to be killed.
It's been your line for a while now.
Oh. And I brought help! Be strong, be strong, scrub. Miss Aquila believes in you. We all do.
Maybe he really is innocent? Early isn't gonna go change his plea. I don't know. Is that still a Furry in Axel Race?
I was hoping they'd talk a little bit longer.
Yeah.
Order! Order in the court!
Your Honor. I did not kill Joel Da Silva. I will plead my innocence until the very end.
Very well, Mr. Scrub. The court recognizes your plea.
You and Nina are all I've got, so make it count.
Also, why does he have to take the plea deal in order to get a lighter sentence, rather than just simply, like...
I don't know. I don't know.
Not giving him a reduced sentence to begin with?
I don't know.
Especially if they aren't entirely completely convinced he did it.
I don't know. I don't know how the legal system works.
I know, I'm just... frustrating.
Yeah. D-bro.
Musical note. La 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 la. Do 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 do. I don't know.
Sorry, I'm just really happy right now. I got my T-bro, my boyfriend. He finally recognized me.
Wow.
Your Honor?
I think I have a crush on you. Dude, we've been married for 4 years!
Right, exactly. May I request a momentary recess?
I'll allow it, but it will be brief.
Hey.
Hey.
Dylan, the way I acted yesterday,
It's fine.
I'm trying to apologize to you.
I know. And you should. You were being an ass. But, I'm telling you, it's okay. T-Bro's my friend, and so are you. So, what's the plan, boss?
Hawk said he can prove the safecracker thief didn't kill De Silva.
Not good.
But last night after you left, I managed to find another piece of evidence.
Hmm? How?
There's no time to explain all that. The thing is, I think I know what this piece of evidence really is, but not how it helps Terry.
I'm keen to resume, Miss Aquila.
I just noticed a mouse was in the shot.
Oh.
We'll just have to make it up as we go along. The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Very well. Prosecution, bring forth your first witness. The prosecution calls Marcus Steele to the witness stand.
How come the prosecution never has, like, a friend? Like, even in Phoenix Wright, like, it's always Phoenix and, like, Maya or whatever, and then this is Nina and Dylan, but the prosecution is always,
Because they're the bad guy!
they're not...
The bad guy's always the one, like, solo act. The bad guys almost never have evil minions like that.
Okay, but you know they're not really bad guys. I mean, if we learned anything from Phoenix Wright...
Because then you gotta have the protagonist be their friend. Later on, after they, like, switch sides.
We can't have just, like... Even if you want to say they're, like, the quote-unquote bad guy, we can't have, like, a little minion or whatever, like, taunting us, like, yeah, that's right, you tell him, boss, you know, or whatever.
Like a prosecutor evil hype man.
Yeah, yeah. Ooh, your client's going to jail!
This freaking pain over there.
Yeah.
Or wait, no, what's the name of his ancestor?
Ouchie.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
it. Just ouchie or pain or something from that family just over there going, ooh, yeah, that's right.
You tell him, Edgeworth!
You're getting a maximum sentence, motherfucker.
Right. Jeez.
You're not getting away this time.
That was stupid.
We have the updated autopsy report. You're going to jail.
Ooh-wee!
Ooh-wee. Owie.
Oh, jeez.
That's my name because my name hurts
know what?
you.
You know what? I know why I don't do it now. Because it's fucking stupid. But it's kind of funny. It's a little funny. I don't know.
Comedic relief.
Strange. Oh, wait.
Oh, that was a serious moment. Better play it down with a joke.
I know. Still doesn't seem to be his usual dynamic self.
Mr. Steele? Mr. Steele!
I think you.
I'm sorry. What was that, Mr. Steele? The witness is apologizing, Your Honor. Heavens, why? Because Marcus Steele wishes to admit to a crime.
Wait.
Is Marcus about to admit to...
No, he can't be admitting to the murder.
What? No, don't be ridiculous. Seriously, Aquila?
I was expecting my disbelief. Chad.
Chad. Yesterday, Mr. Steele came to my office. He was concerned that the accusation that he was involved in the murder could affect his career. So much so that he wishes to clear up this matter once and for all. Mr. Steele, please explain why you are unable to be involved in any way with Joe Da Silva's murder. Stole the card.
Except we have the card.
So that means he's lying.
Yeah, but why?
Money or power.
We also theorize that Marcus is... Because they mentioned Ramius, not Darius, Ramius.
Yes, wow, you got it right.
Was saying...
Surprised.
Like, when we're talking with Ramius, they were mentioning, like, why, you know, all the other card players or whatever that we were investigating were billionaires or whatever.
And own their own companies and
Yeah,
blah,
yeah.
blah, blah. But Marcus is not.
Yeah, so he must...
He's a recent addition to the circuit, much less a champion in general, and he also is being invested in by somebody or sponsored by someone.
Yeah, we figured out that he must have, like, a sponsor.
No, he told us that, I'm pretty sure.
Okay, so he has a
Or
sponsor.
at least that's the prevalent theory.
So anyway, we were... it was never directly said, but I theorized that his sponsor is, in fact, F.
Which we also theorize is probably Faraday.
which I'm not.
AKA Stella.
I'm not 100% solid on.
Well, I don't know who else would, like, have that much of an interest and also has the last name with F.
Well, I mean, it could be just a coincidence that it's that F and Faraday both, you know. I don't know. Anyway,
It's Bandit Keith or whatever. Bandit Frank,
Bandit Frank.
the American champion of the game.
Oh my god. Yeah, because I guess this takes place in Canada? Question mark.
Well, she's Canadian, but I don't know. Maybe?
Maybe.
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 I came to the city with one goal: to play a card game on motorcycles.
The throws a boot to the head.
Ah. And one more for Jenny in the wind. Ah. To defeat the Sinister Three, the snooty trifecta of the apex of competitive DFA. But in order to secure that heroic victory, I had to score a blow against my strongest opponent, Joel Da Silva. I sought to defeat him at DFA, and to do that, I needed a competitive edge. Please skip the preamble, Mr. Steele. Why couldn't you have been involved in the murder? I could not have been involved because I was elsewhere when the murder took place.
Oh no.
What is it? Why has everybody suddenly got so tense?
I think Mark is about to say that he...
I broke into the safe and stole Joe Da Silva's rare card.
He was a thief? I would have never known. Doesn't seem particularly heroic. Seriously, something.
Order! Order in the court! Mr. Steele, surely you understand that by confessing this, you are admitting you have lied under oath, as well as confessing to the crime of grand larceny. Marcus is the safecracker thief? Seems hard to believe.
That's because it isn't true.
How do you know?
I don't know for certain. But I don't believe it. Not one bit.
I don't either.
There is one thing about this, though. Marcus could just confess to a crime, so he can have an alibi. He must have a good reason to do that.
He actually committed the murder?
And I can only think of one.
You think he...
Let's see how it stands up to cross-examination. If he gets an inch, I'll nail him to the wall.
I will lay down my life in the name of hot-blooded heroism. Mine is the deck that will duel the heavens.
No, it's deal.
It is deal. Okay. Mine is the deck that will deal the heavens!
Mine is the drill that will pierce the heavens. Is that how
Pierce the heavens.
Yeah, okay.
Although I thought it was pierce the world, not the...
No, it's the heavens.
Makes sense, though. I broke into that safe and I can prove it. Your Honor. Our investigation of the safe's camera system showed that it had been tampered with and orderly recorded static. However, the file headers on the videos show that the feed was restored at the exact time the murder took place. This means that the thief must have been near the safe at the time of the murder. It's impossible for the thief to have killed Joel Da Silva. And Marcus Steele here has confessed to being the thief. I see. Shocking though this new revelation is. Logic difficult to dispute, I find, Mr. Hawk. Recognize your plea. The guild does.
Stop trying to have her talking Yoda voice.
Mr. Steele, the court recognizes your confession of guilt, and we will deal with your transgressions at a later date. For now, are you prepared to make a formal statement? Ready and willing, Your Honor. It's true. I broke into the safe. I took Da Silva's rare card, which I found inside. It took around a half hour. I didn't realize Da Silva had been murdered until later that day. That's definitely a lie. That's literally the only thing in there, and it was just sitting on the table.
Yeah.
Like...
Well, maybe he's saying it took a half hour to break in because of the hacking the electronic lock or whatever.
Oh.
Anyway.
Very well. Miss Aquila, you may begin your cross-examination.
You're lying, Steele. I don't know exactly why, but I'm going to prove it.
We have what was in the safe.
Yeah.
Given to us by somebody else. Therefore, you can't have been...
Whoop. Gosh darn it. No! Okay, well. I'm gonna skip through this, because I literally just meant to open my menu. And save.
Gee...
Okay, yeah, I know. Sorry.
Hold it!
Are you an accomplished thief, Mr. Steele?
Well, I'm not just a pretty face. My career background before streaming and before DFA was microelectronics. I perform factory assembly of electronic components, soldering, that kind of thing.
Really?
Objection.
The witness's former profession is beyond contention. I looked into this when he first came to me. Marcus Steele is an expert in macroelectronics.
Micro.
What'd I say?
Macro.
Oh, whoops. Even extending to computer control systems such as for the safe.
It's like... it's like that's the opposite of micro.
Yes.
Chad?
He's really, really skilled with really, really, really big electronics because he can climb into it and actually physically undo it.
Oh, yeah, you know what? That makes sense. Chad's belief that Marcus could have done it is sincere. Best to move on to another topic.
Hold it.
You just took it?
You say that like it's hard to believe. The crab was in a nondescript package, but it was probably left on a countertop inside the safe. It looked about the right size, so I opened it to find the card. Sealed in a Silver Pro card defender.
A card defender? They're used to protect. I know what a card defender is, Hawk.
Nina, isn't there something strange about what Marcus just said? Yeah, we found the card defender on the desk in his room.
Yeah. Yes, it's important.
I agree. Witness, can you please add this to your statement?
Hold it.
What sort of card defender?
One by Silver Pro. They're the best. I could tell it was a Silver Pro from the moment I picked it on. They're unmistakable to a pro duelist like myself. Nina, isn't something strange about what he just said?
Like what?
I'm not sure, but something doesn't add up. I'm sure of it.
Hold it.
You were in there for half an hour and no one saw you?
I'm not sure what you expect me to say. I shipped in and out.
Shipped.
Slipped, whatever.
Yes,
No one walked in.
I
It's
was
that simple.
I was shipped to the bank, and I shipped out of the bank.
Yeah, 11:59, 1 day shipping. So they rocket truck me in. I jump into the roof. You know, I break into the vault by destroying the lock, pulling it apart piece by piece, and just dismantling it completely, leaving it there on the floor. Jump in, grab the thing, and then grab my hook, roll my way out.
Of course.
I actually made sure to disable the security cameras by crashing the truck into the pole controlling power to the cameras specifically.
Right, so no one saw this truck hit the electronics cable.
Well, yeah, because as soon as I grappled up and I ran off the roof, I jumped onto a trampoline, which landed me back in the cab of the truck, and then I drove it all off. The trampoline was hooked up to a tow cable, which I clicked a button to, pull it back in and secure everything, so I just took off like nothing happened.
I find this hard to believe.
But it's all true. That's how I did it, Your Honor. I confess.
Jeez Louise.
If I may interject,
You always do.
Detective Flatfoot performed an investigation of the safe room. He discovered that the safe's lockmaster, a member of the casino staff, received an item from De Silva in the morning. Then he left work to attend a friend's wedding. No other member of staff had a reason to walk into the safe room.
Hawk has a point.
After I took the item from... Actually, I think you wait him.
After I took the item from De Silva, I clocked out. I attended a friend's wedding, and only found out about the robbery when I came back to work, yesterday afternoon. It's strange that no one else had noticed the safe had been broken into. Not really. No alarm's been tripped, and I'm the only one who could open the safe. There were no reason for anyone to walk in there. Wander in there, whatever. What would you have done if you had been discovered?
Objection.
Your Honor, the defense is asking the witness to engage in speculation. Sustained. Miss Aquila, you will refrain from asking the witness to engage in baseless speculation.
Understood, Your Honor. It was worth a try. I don't believe for a minute that Marcus has broken that safe, but I can't prove it. There must be some detail I can catch him out on. Okay. Continue. Save.
And what was after that? Just
that it took half an hour.
Oh.
So we want the card. The
Card defender? Right there under...
Objection.
Yep.
Marcus, if you please, could you describe how the Silva Pro card defender works?
Of course. The card defender is like a sleeve. You insert cards in them to prevent the cards from being damaged during play. They come in various colors and designs, but the base version is transparent and has a glossy finish.
So wait, why do they use both card defenders and gloves? That seems redundant.
That's what I said.
Yeah. Whatever.
It's just an excuse for the game, I guess.
I guess. Glossy NTFA cards are normally matte, are they not? They feel slightly rough to the touch.
That's right.
Here goes. Deep breath. Mr. Steele,
Yes?
you're lying.
What?
Objection!
Objection! Really, Aquila? What possible relevance does...
Your Honor, please examine this piece of evidence. It was found at the murder scene on the victim's desk.
What is it?
A card defender, Your Honor. To be precise, a Silver Pro card defender.
Oh, I see. What? What do you see?
She's catching on, Marcus. The Silver's room, the murder scene, is a mess. It looked like someone had been searching for something. Say, perhaps, a particular rare card? But the card wasn't there, and De Silva had already been taken, and De Silva had already taken it out of its card defender and sent it down to the safe, and left the defender on his desk.
Objection!
Don't be ridiculous. The entire room, including that piece of evidence, were extensively tested for fingerprints. If De Silva had removed a card from it...
Your Honor, the defense would like to remind the court that many people present at the casino were wearing card-handling gloves that prevent fingerprints.
That's the whole reason. It's just an excuse for that bit.
Okay.
And yet everything still makes sense.
Right.
Regardless of that, Your Honor, any card could have been in that defender. It could have even been a spare.
Admittedly, that's true, but I put this to you, Hawk. Isn't it unusual that, at the murder scene, we found one single empty card defender? And even if that was a spare, why just one? If they're sold in packs of 100? Surely you can concede to that.
Well, it must have just been a spare. Because I'm telling you, I stole the card.
He's hiding something, and I'm starting to think I know what. I keep thinking about what Rainius said.
Most people can be manipulated, given the right circumstances. I don't know much about Marcus. How could he be coerced?
But who in their right mind would blackmail Marcus into killing Joel De Silva? Something here doesn't add up.
Psst, do you have the card? What? Oh, he was speaking to him.
Yeah. Do you have the card?
You say that you stole the card. Do you have it right now?
It's a reasonable question, Steele.
Put up the goods, Steele! Regenial thirsts for the card, Marcus. Order!
Order!
Order in the court! Mr. Steele, in the interest of keeping these proceedings on track, do you have the card in question? I do, yes. Wonderful. May we see it? I would prefer not to reveal it, Your Honor.
And how can you justify that?
Out of respect for the memory of Joe De Silva.
You hated him.
You just don't understand a duelist's pride. I disliked De Silva and all he stood for, but I still respected him as a duelist.
Oh, spare me.
Seems like we're in trouble.
We need Marcus to reveal that card he has.
I think that problem's about to resolve itself. Hmm? Ah, I see. Yeah, we... A duelist's pride, Marcus. Don't make me laugh. You have no duelist's honor. Sit down, Mr. Reyes. You think yourself the hero of your own story, sneaking around, stealing cards. Don't push me, Axel. You don't have De Silva's rare card. I doubt you'd even know what to do with it. You've got nothing. Mr. Reyes, cease your outbursts and sit down immediately, or I will have you removed from the courtroom. I do have De Silva's rare card. It's right here. Pancration, the clawed giant. But silence, Mr. Reyes. Well, that is a card with legendary rarity. And it's a leaf type. De Silva often played with leaf type cards. Witness, if you wish to present that card to the court, you would need to make another statement. Oh, I'll make another statement, all right. It's not the right card.
Witness statement.
Because it's one we've seen before.
Is it?
Yeah. Not like we've seen before, but we've seen it, like, talked about and played before. So it's one that's already known. Therefore, it's not, like, a single copy, extra, like,
Right.
custom-made rare card like the one that he had.
Okay.
The Black Lily thing that we have probably is.
Well,
Because nobody else has mentioned or even knows about it.
and also the guy who gave it to us mentioned that it's one of its kind.
Exactly. Whereas we know for a fact that one, even though it's like super rare and legendary, it's not one of a kind.
Right.
I didn't want to ruin De Silva's intended last surprise, but here's the card. Pancration, the Claw Giant. De Silva must have been worried someone would try to steal it from his room. Very well. Miss Aquila, you may begin your cross-examination.
Great. Axel managed to goad him into showing his card. We're approaching the end of the line here. I can feel it. But I still don't have a clear picture of exactly what happened. Why did you... Oh, shit, we're over.
What?
We're over.
What?
We're over. Like, I tried to leave that 30 minutes, but we're at 42.
Oh.
Would love to hear what Axel had to say about before the judge silenced him. What am I missing? Still, I don't have a choice. I've got to go out on a limb. Right.
You don't have the actual missing card? I do!
Right. I'm the thief! Wait.
Deny everything. Do you know who I am? No!
Your Honor!
What is your name? I don't have one!
Before we...
Even point to who is the defendant? Points at judge. Who is the victim, or who's being prosecuted? Points itself.
Chief. Before we end the episode, Your Honor, Marcus Steele can't have been the thief because I'm the thief!
Wow.
Like, I wonder how that would play out.
Detective walks in and goes, you know, she's kind of got a point. I mean, I saw her walk in here yesterday and then walk out with evidence that she took from my hand.
Anyway, see you guys next time.
Bye.